Where are people moving in Birmingham, Alabama?
We're about to tell you.
According to census.gov,
There's about 97%
Right.
of the U.S. that is rural.
yes, but only 1 in 5 people actually live out in the country. But what is making them want to move there?
We're going to talk about that.
Okay, reason number 1 people want to move to the country is space.
Space, wide open space.
Open space.
We hear people talk all the time about they don't want to be able to reach out their bathroom window and touch their neighbor's house, right?
Right. Right.
They don't want to live in tight communities where everybody can see everything that you do.
Right. It is a matter of privacy, like you said, being able to do what you want to do with the land that you have. And some of the complaints that we see is that, you know, the land is a little bit smaller with houses in the city. The houses are a little bit smaller. And so people want to spread out and get out into wide open spaces.
Reason number 2.
Reason number 2, people...
More bang for your buck.
Yes. What you are seeing generally when you move out into a more rural area is that you're going to get as much home for the same amount of dollars, if not more.
Right.
Also, you're probably going to get a little bit more land. As a matter of fact, we looked at 4 listings that are current in our MLS right now, and 2 of them are within the suburbs of Birmingham, very local, and 2 of them were a little bit further out. And what was interesting about these, we set the criteria as 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,000 square feet.
They're basically the 2 that are more in the city were $700,000 to $900,000 for about a half acre of land.
Right.
The 2 that were more rural were $500,000 to $600,000, and you get, you know, one had 1.5 acres, right?
Right, and the other one had 3.5
3.5 acres.
So definitely more space to spread out.
Yep. So your money goes further, right?
That's right.
Reason number 3.
Reason number 3 people are moving to the country is remote access to their work.
Yeah.
You know, like things have changed, and not everybody needs to drive into the city to be in an office nowadays.
Yeah,
and
we really saw this big shift, right?
Right.
In 2020, after the pandemic. And so what's wild is we have that shift, number 1. Number 2, we've got some really smart Americans. But people have figured out how to make their income location independent, whether they're working for themselves or working for somebody else. The biggest barrier to that in the beginning was
internet service.
Internet service.
I mean, like, it used to be a thing, and it used to be a barrier that deterred people from moving out a little bit further. But at this day and time, you can get internet or high-speed internet service pretty much anywhere. So that kind of breaks down the question of can I, and then allows people the ability to move out into the country.
That barrier's kind of gone now, right?
Right, exactly. Reason number 4, people are moving to the country is quality of life. And like, there are some people, and we know this, there are some people who love the hum and the buzz of the lights and the city and the noise. Like, they love living in the city.
They don't want to live with horses.
That's right. But we know that we have people who also, they don't want the noise pollution, they don't want the light pollution, or the pollution.
Well,
like,
and it's like you visited a friend who moved out of the city a few years ago. She lives a couple hours from Birmingham, and you had said he knows that you have treats in your pocket.
Yes.
But she had said that where she lives, it's just a slower pace of life.
Right.
Everything is slower.
Right. Well, and that's the thing, like when people are moving out to the country, like they do want a slower pace of life. They do want to make life intentional.
Yeah.
And also, like, there's something about being in the country that you may not experience in the city when you can know your local farmers, you can know your local butchers.
Well, and so many people want a homestead now, right?
Right.
So there's an entire community where you could be the local farmer. You know, if you're going to raise a few chickens, if you're going to, raise some goats, and those opportunities are there in the country.
Right, which is just something you may not can do when you're in a city and in a HOA. So if you find yourself in a place where you are thinking you need a little bit more...
He's stomping his foot right now.
Stomping his foot. If you find yourself in a position where you're thinking, I need a little bit more space, I might want a little slower pace of life, reach out to us.
You know, we know that a lot of our viewers love the idea of living in a loft downtown, no doubt about it. But for those who want something slower, quieter, and with bigger four-legged animals, if that's you, if you're ready to start looking into that, call us, reach out to us. We can help you reach that dream. Feel free to DM us anytime. Text me 205-368-5995. We are Mike and Brandy Brown with Keller Williams Realty, Birmingham, Alabama. Say it again. Where are we in the? Did you say country?
We're in the country.
Say rural.
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 R-U-L-E, rural.
Is it rural? How do you say rural?
Rural.
Rural. It's not coming out right.
As opposed to urban.
Rural. We're in rural.
I'm pretty sure you can call us the Urban Cowboys.
Rural Alabama.